A couple days ago, Morgan Stanley, one of the biggest investment banks in the world, this is extremely big news, I'm sure Andy will mention this. They went to instead of the traditional 60-40, Morgan Stanley, can you imagine Morgan Stanley, paper guys, are telling you to put 20% of your portfolio in gold. Never thought I'd see it. Tied to, over time, tied to the price is the paper problem, right? So in 2010, the debt was 13 trillion, gold was 1,400 bucks. 10 years later, the debt was 27 trillion, gold starts waking up. Today, just recently, we hit 37 trillion, and gold is 3,800. And I don't know if you've ever looked at it, I don't have time to show you, but no one, the Germans, the British, the Koreans, the Japanese, no one is getting paid trillions of dollars. Ain't happening, it's not a real number. Nobody is getting paid 38 trillion, not gonna happen. So there's problems coming, right? It's not, you can't just print money. And so on the bottom of the screen is interesting. So as good as the stock market's done, remember the first 12 years were not good. So looking back over 25 and a half years, we're up 4.5 times in stocks, pretty good. But gold is up 13 times and silver is up 8 times. So depending on your time frame, please don't forget about gold and silver. We're gonna give you a lot of reasons tonight why silver in particular, gold usually leads, but silver could be $100, $200, $300 an ounce from today's price levels. We think maybe a great 5 to 10 year run. If we look back to that April 25th high, almost 50 bucks, and we adjust for inflation 14 years later, silver's got to go to almost $72 to be equal. Right? So we're nowhere near that. There was a spike, it's a little artificial because the Hunt brothers were trying to trap it, but silver actually hit close to 50 a long time ago. And if we do that math from 1980, it's about 200 bucks on silver. So these may seem like extreme numbers, but not really. And so the inflation situation, a lot of you people here, this doesn't really affect you too much, thankfully, but for the general public, this is a big problem. And the other thing they do is, I mean, if you go to dinner anywhere or you go to a concert or a play, you feel it. But in the food stores, they do clever things. My wife will say, look at this, the coffee's the same price. No, Lisa, it's 13 ounces now, it's not 16 ounces. Or the peanut butter is hollowed out at the bottom, or the toilet paper is smaller in the tuna fish. So it looks like it's the same price, but it's really serious inflation. Candy bar smaller, that hurts me. If you can grab a bottle of scotch, don't do this without a bottle of scotch, but usdebtclock.org is an interesting site. A little busy, it shows the current ongoing situation with the debt and all other obligations of the government, kind of fascinating. And so not to ruin your dinner, but it's a lot worse than 37 trillion because there are, on top of that, there are lots and lots of unfunded liabilities, obligations, promises the government has made. And so you can see the concern. We can't really just print money at a faster and faster pace. If you think about a hockey stick, we're up on the handle of the hockey stick. We're adding $1 trillion every few months. That's just not sustainable. And Janet Yellen and Jerome Powell come out and tell you it's not sustainable. In the meantime, here we are. So we are more optimistic today than we were about them bending the curve on that, but it's still a serious issue. 3.5 years ago, February 1st of 22, we hit 30 trillion, as you can see. It's very steady, very quick. And 3.5 years later, we're at 37 trillion. Not good.